So I'm 8 years old. My family used to travel all over, but we were visiting my family in Vegas. And we were in the front yard playing, a bunch of group of us kids. And a big gray van pulls up in front of this house across the street. We're all looking at what's going on. The back door's open, and all these guys jump out, and they start knocking down the door and everything. I didn't know it was SAU, their SWAT team at the time, but I just vividly remember seeing this. I'm like, I want to do that.
She was extremely energized to do the job, and I was excited to know her, to get to know her, and I knew right away, like, this is a person whose career I wanted to watch.
I waited till I was 31 to go through the academy. I wanted to do this job for a very long time, and when I went through it, when I first got the academy, I'm like, where is the toughest place to go? And I'm like, Maryville, I'm going there.
So Shannon and I were fairly new officers together in Maryville. We didn't work on the same squad, but we worked around each other, and immediately there were things that I noted about Shannon. She is aggressive, she is courageous.
And I hit the street running. I just want to do the best I could, and I continually want to improve what I was doing and prove myself to everybody around me.
She's encouraging. She is constantly working.
For me, especially at even age, like, doesn't matter if something's challenging, let's just do it.
She just truly is passionate about helping people and making people successful, whether it's in the job or outside in the real world, just helping people.
She leads by example. That is who she is as an officer, at the tactical training detail, as a field training officer, and now as a sergeant.
Shannon came to me with an idea to identify an area that she saw was a pressing need.
She's looking at women or smaller statured officers and saying, what is being taught over here is not really applicable for somebody who's my size, my stature, and my strengths and my weaknesses. So how do I fix that?
And she identified these areas, and she explained why this was so important and how we were lacking in training for females because of a lot of these unique dynamics. That Shannon developed this entire program to address these and fill this void that we have in our training game that elevated all female officers who go through this program to being more well-rounded and more complete in their ability to do this job.
She looks at a problem and says, well, why is this a problem, and how do we fix it? And then she is a part of the solution to that problem.
So Shannon was acting in a scenario. It was during one of our sergeant's schools. So people had been identified that they were on the sergeant's list, and we bring them in for a week of training.
It is about making that as real as possible and shocking, whether it's wigs. I did my favorite one is the transient. I dressed up as a transient. I got all into character on that. I'm rubbing dirt on my face. I was barefoot, rubbing dirt. It was pretty good, but it was for the effect of, what is going on? And is this really a scenario, or is this crazy person just snuck on the academy?
Shannon was able to find at a Goodwill store somewhere a Halloween costume of a unicorn. And so Shannon was wearing this said costume one day, and in the middle of the scenario, she sees a dead bird on the ground, walks over, picks it up, starts petting it and talking about how this is her bird in the middle of the scenario, just completely improvising everything.
You pick up one dead bird during a scenario and nobody lets you forget about it.
No one could keep a straight face as she is just continuing on about her bird as she's petting this dead bird, real dead bird, and everyone is dying laughing, and the students are trying to keep their composure to run the scene, and it was just, that's Shannon's personality.
Why am I doing that? It's to get the shock and awe, and can you still focus when all the craziness is going around? Can you still do your job? So, but it's fun. It's fun for me.
I don't think that she recognizes the value that she brings to our department. I don't think that she fully recognizes it. She's just working hard because that's what she does.
Shannon has always been very humble, and her attitude is, my job's not just to help women, it's to help everyone.
It's just, who needs help? Who can be inspired to do this job better?
So she is elevating women in law enforcement by giving other females somebody to look to and somebody to aspire to, but she's raising all of law enforcement.
It is completely about elevating everyone that wears this badge.
Shannon, I want to be like you.
this is what I want to do. I want to learn all that I can and then teach it to others and be the best I can at that to inspire others, because I don't understand why not everyone is as passionate about this job as I am. So I'm hoping that that's contagious. Like, I want to be passionate. I want you to know this job is awesome, and I want everyone to have that passion about this job, because that's what it means to me.
I'm proud to recognize Sergeant Shannon Warrior, the recipient of this year's Elevating Women in Law Enforcement Award. Shannon, your dedication, leadership, and commitment to empowering women in our field are truly remarkable. Your efforts have made a lasting impact and inspire us all. Congratulations on this well-deserved honor. Keep up the fantastic work, and thank you for being a trailblazer and a role model for women in law enforcement.